Well, chances are you had to cancel vacation plans for your family over the pandemic, and maybe that cost you. Federal lawmakers estimate we lost around $10 billion in canceled flights and outstanding credits. Leah Lynchide has a call for action tonight to help one local man get his money back and help you avoid this altogether.
How you might describe paradise.
Wow, this is beautiful.
Depends on where you're sitting.
So what kind of wildlife do you see out here?
Geese, turkeys, deer, ducks, raccoons.
All kinds of stuff.
All kinds. That's all woods across from us.
Oh, is it really?
Steve Houghton has been spending his vacation days in Destination DeForest. Stuck at home since the pandemic started.
Everything was done inside the house, as much as I could. A lot of cleaning.
So your house is pretty spick and span?
I hope so.
Steve's definition of paradise, though, isn't exactly this.
This is outside our hotel.
A family trip to Hawaii a couple of years back had inspired him to plan a return.
We had such a good time there the first time that everybody wanted to go back and was all excited about going back and to a different island.
The flights were booked, the hotel paid for, in Maui, scheduled for March of 2020.
But it didn't happen because of COVID.
Steve got a good chunk of his money back when he canceled, except for the cost of the flights.
The airlines, I'm figuring about $15,000.
$15,000.
Yeah, round trip tickets for 6.
Steve booked through Burkhalter Travel, and the airline says it's that agent who needs to provide them with the appropriate documentation before it can issue a refund. But Burkhalter hasn't returned Steve's calls for the past year.
And when you're out that amount of money, I get mad.
Hi there, this is Leah from News 3 giving you a call on behalf of Steve Houghton. If you want to give me a call back, my number is...
That's when we stepped in, calling for action on behalf of Steve.
Hi there, Leah from News 3 calling again.
Every day. Twice a day.
Thank you for calling Burkhalter Travel.
For a week. Burkhalter didn't answer our calls either. So we called Wisconsin's Division of Trade and Consumer Protection.
If the cancellation initiated from the airlines, yes, there is a requirement that you're entitled to a refund.
Last year, the U.S. Department of Transportation issued a reminder to airlines that they have to offer those refunds or vouchers for future travel. And just last month, 2 U.S. senators sent a letter to 10 U.S. airlines asking them to commit to cash refunds for any tickets that were canceled during the pandemic. Still, short of any new legislation, you could be out that money. A couple of things you can do on the front end. Use a credit card to book and look into travel insurance. If you already booked, you can contact DACAP to file a complaint, even if the airline or the travel agency is out of state.
Even if they're not based in Wisconsin, we can obviously address any business transactions with a Wisconsin consumer.
Oh, it's beautiful. Paradise.
Steve's staycation will come to an end. He's still headed to Hawaii with hopes he'll have $15,000 back in his pocket to help pay for it.
Binoculars are down by your feet there.
In the meantime, the view from his back porch, his own Wisconsin paradise, will have to suffice. In DeForest, I'm Leah Lynchide for News 3 Now.
Lots of airlines are continuing to cancel flights this summer, not because of COVID-19, but because of a lack of staffing. Tomorrow morning on News 3 Now This Morning, we'll tell you what to do if your flight has been canceled now.